She's also telling me there was a baby that passed as well when I'm connecting with her. So please know that by her holding that child, it's her way of letting you know that she's been watching over that child on the other side, because you think about that soul every single day. So please know that, first of all, this is your mother's way of acknowledging that she's here and stepping forward, because right away she was right behind you when she said to me, Matt, I have to let my daughter know that I'm here. She keeps telling me I wasn't supposed to die like this. I wasn't supposed to die like this. And when I'm connecting with your mother, all right, I know she was sick before her passing here in the physical world.
Yes.
But she also says to me, Matt, she says, I was not giving up hope. She tells me when I'm connecting with her, she says, Matt, I need my daughter to know that no matter what the doctor said, I was determined to try to stay alive. And she's bringing that through when I'm connecting with her. She says to me that the one thing that you need to know is she wants to thank you for staying on the side of her, and she wants to thank you for being her angel here in this world. Your mom tells me this. This was the hardest thing that you had to go through here in this world. Because when I connect with your loved ones, they'll start to show me bits and pieces of your life and your relationship with them and what happened back in the day. And when I'm connecting with your mom, I feel like she was misdiagnosed here in the physical world in the beginning, or they didn't take seriously what was going on with her.
Yes.
And she says to me, Matt, she says, my daughter is having such a hard time with this because you go back and you say, oh my God, maybe if we brought it to somebody sooner, maybe if we went back. And she said to me, we did all that. Your mom was a very high energy person here in this world when I'm connecting with her. She says to me, Matt, she says, I ran laps around everybody, including my daughter, she says to me.
Yes.
So what's crazy is when I look at this woman, you would never believe, right, that she's sick on the outside. But there were all of these issues that were going on in the inside, and she's acknowledging that. And spirits will start to put me back in their body to show me what they went through or what they experienced. And the moment I'm connecting with your mom, she tells me that there was issues with breathing before her passing. And she tells me when I'm connecting that it's like her lungs filled up with fluid.
Yes.
And she says to me, Matt, that's when I knew that I was going to pass. Because she talks about being in a coma here in this world and not being able to speak or communicate. And your mother says to me, Matt, even though my daughter feels like I did not get to say goodbye to her, she says, I want to let her know it's not about that last goodbye. That was not our goodbye. She says what was so important was the way that you stuck by her side, the way that you stayed with her, and every single thing that you did for her here in the physical world. And by the way, there's also a name that I'm hearing as well. Is there someone by the name of Betty?
Betty is my son's grandmother.
She's also here. Because I just kept hearing, and tell her Betty's here, Betty's here. I'm like, lady, I don't know who the hell you are, one family member at a time. But I love how people wait like that. She's like, Betty is my son's grandmother. Hello there, she's still part of the family. Just because they're by law doesn't mean they're not watching over you in heaven. Please know that soul is also there on the other side, acknowledging that she's watching over the family. And what's also interesting is she's also telling me there was a baby that passed as well when I'm connecting with her. So please know that by her holding that child, it's her way of letting you know that she's been watching over that child on the other side, because you think about that soul every single day. And right away when I'm connecting, the souls are telling me more. They're actually telling me that you were having issues carrying that child, and there was issues with that child being born here in the physical. Because when I heard, she told me they lost the heartbeat here in the physical world. Meaning that there was either stress during the delivery or there was stress with the heartbeat being lost, because she's telling me that. Please know one thing. That little baby that you lost is also a guardian angel with you every single day. And right away, he keeps telling me, Matt, my mom still has my footprints he's bringing up. He says, and she looks at them and she sees how small they are. And she thinks in her mind, I wonder what my son would be doing today. He says to me, Mom, he says, please know that I watch over you all the time. That he got to meet his grandmother, that he got to meet your mom. He got to meet all of these people. And you know what's also amazing? He also tells me that he sends you feathers from the other side. That's a sign from him, letting you know that he's your special angel, that he's always there and with you. He says, and Matt, please let her know that no matter where she goes, my soul goes with her.